Champions, we got a brand new character preview. It is for Goldberg, the heroic human Jackhammer. He's the free character this month, and as you can see, character model looks really damn good. If I show you what he's actually based on, put it on screen here. So this is the figurine that he's based off, the WWE Masters of the Universe Goldberg figure. And it looks pretty much identical. The only difference I saw is that the tattoo that he has is not the real one, just like the regular Goldberg model in the game. I don't know why. They do have the one on his trunks though, and that figurine is actually modeled out of the He-Man character Ram Man, as you see on screen. That's what that normally looks like. Go back in game. You see here the tattoo is not the right one, but neither is it on the regular Goldberg, but they do have the logo on his trunk, so that's kind of weird. Alright, so if we have a look, the card itself, trainer ability at 9,000, yellow gems do 2,200 more damage. That's kind of useful for characters that are not maxed instead of plus yellow percentage damage, because at 5-star bronze and 5-star silver and 5-star gold now you get more bonus out of yellow gem percentage, but below 5-star you get more from a fixed amount like that, so that can be useful for that. He has links with the other Masters of the Universe and Modern Era, and only one set of gear. Again, he's a striker. We're gonna have a look at 5-star silver. If we have a look, you'll see right away that he's pretty much, well, I can't say a copy, but he's a very similar version of Axa Jim Duggan, the Showboat, but better since it's a striker, and the rest of the moves, like, they're immobile instead of reinforced in it. So as Axel, that means he pretty much only has one moveset that works. The rest doesn't work whatsoever. The good news though is that those moves you can actually get at 3-star, and at 2-star you really don't need a moveset that works, because you pretty much just sneeze and they're dead. They don't have any health, so it doesn't really matter at 2-star. But at 3-star you can get the good moveset, which is the heroic human Jackhammer. 14 MP black move, deals 17.3k damage and choose 4 columns to destroy. The heroic human Spinebuster, 7 MP green move, deals 35.5k damage and make 5 random gems into black gems. And the military press Spinebuster, 8 MP green move, deals 46.7k damage and choose 7 purple gems to swap into black gems. Trainers we're going to use for that is steel, so that we start with more green. Then we're going to use Titus, so that moves will create 4 more blacks for both of those. I'm going to use Hogan and Hall of Fame Brie, so that we get 2 extra there. I will also do a 4-star version of this preview with my own later on, which I'll only use basic trainers, none of those rare ones. Alright, so we're gonna go versus Motu Macho, which is a really damn good character. We have a look at the buffs. Now, he does have 41 to 46% gem mitigation, but on my end, I do have a strap that adds the same amount, so that will even that out. We do have the current bonuses, which are all color moves start with 2 more MP. Move that generate all color gem will grade 2 more all MP. Black gem do 50% more damage. Gems do 50% more damage and take 10% less damage from all color moves. So he does get some pretty FT buff for this month. Does looks pretty cool though. I hope they're gonna switch the ring to the Motu ring like last year. Oh, that's cool. He keeps the shoulders when fighting. Alright, so we only have one move ready right now because I don't have a bonus. That move looked pretty cool. Looks like they kept the team with last year Motu character that have moves that are a little bit over the top. Let's use this one still. Hopefully it's not going to end our turn. We'll switch all those purples. Don't really have any other I can use. Perfect, stay our turn. Well, ideally you want to get as many green as you can. And try to hit some blacks too, since that's your primary damage color. Won't be enough green to reload my move, I think. That's a little 465,000 right there. Kicked out. That to create 13 blacks. $305K. I mean, we do have the current bonus that boosts gem damage and boosts black damage, so that does impact that a lot. Especially being a striker to begin with. So again, we're going to go for greens. This one has one black. This gives us 6. 324K this time. Should kick out of that. We're gonna get hit by everything. A little clipping issue there. He's getting a lot of turns right there. Out of that. Okay, let's look at the board. Try to put the blacks first. I want to have a bunch of blacks on the board. I'm not going to put this one here because that way it's not going to cascade. And nothing's going to match, but it will leave a lot of blacks on the board for those additional 13 I'm going to make. Didn't want to risk these one connecting. A lot. 864,000. Actually did $1 million before the gem mitigation. That looks pretty good. But again, it's also buffed up pretty much right now. Alright, so since we only really have one viable moveset, I'm going to try this with gem damage instead of Titus to see, since we currently have bonuses that help. Alright, so variation of that. Also, just before we get going, this is the actual buff that there is this month, because I didn't have any perks on or anything, because my perks are off. But Goldberg, he gets +2 all MP, plus 50% black gem damage, +2 all gem, but also he's a master of the universe, so he also gets plus 50% all gem damage and plus 25% all move damage. That's a lot of buffs. Back to it. Now we're going to use the exact same thing, same 3 moves. Difference is I'm going to use Slick Rick instead of Titus, because we are already getting buffs that increase the amount of black gem we're going to make. So I want to try this with even more gem damage. And I didn't go with black gem damage because we do have the finisher that, not the finisher, but the black move that destroyed columns, which is going to have all colors of gem in it. And also, as we saw destroying all those blacks, we often get cascades of other colors, so we're going to benefit more from the different, well, all color damage, basically. Let's try this instead and see if that turns out better than it did with Titus. Right. Even without Titus, we're making 9 randoms. I probably wouldn't do that if you don't have Bree and Ogun though, because in that case you'd be making 7, and as you see right now, even when with 9, I didn't even get a single match. I like the animation of his moves really much. Again, we don't have anything that matches. So far, I'm definitely not liking this as much as I did with Titus. I think overkill as far as making black is definitely much more reliable. Okay. Let's get that green. Unfortunately, there's not much black with those green, but we do need the green to get those moves reloaded. Right. Again, I'm not gonna convert this purple here because I want as much black to remain on the board as possible. I don't want them to match because that way I got more black to connect with those. Higher than gem damage, but we're definitely seeing much lower overall turn damage than we did earlier. Okay. Well, we barely have any greens on this board. And we got 3 here, we got 3 here, but 1 less loot. Nice little cascade, ended up doing 780,000. So this one did benefit from the gem damage. However, overall, I much more prefer the first one where we use Titus. I'll definitely use Titus and not Slick Rick. Let me show you the rest of the moves. It's like I said, they don't really work to make a moveset out of them. I'll just show you. I'll probably just try them for fun just to see the move animation. But like we see here, there's the spear 11 MP black move finisher, deals 49,000 damage plus 9,600 bonus damage for every immobile gem and pin the opponent. The heroic human press slam 5 MP red move deals 24.7k damage and choose 10 gems to make into immobile gems. Those two work well with each other. The problem is you don't really have a third move to work with them. Because the other two are the Gorilla Press Drop, 9 MP red move, deals 72.7k damage and destroy 9 random silence gem, and the Full Nelson Slam, 7 MP black move, deal 26.2k damage and decrease your opponent purple gem damage by 79% for 3 turns. So those two are pretty much useless, really. Those two do work together, but you would need basically a red move that generate black MP in some way so that those two would work. So, I mean, unless you're going to use a bunch of props, this ain't really viable because you don't have that third move to make them work well with each other. And plus it doesn't even recycle, which you do need some kind of recycling at 5-star anyway. So this is definitely the way to go. So that's it for Goldberg. I mean, with that moveset, like I said, this is a 3-star moveset. 2-star, I mean, you sneeze, they're dead anyway. So 3-star is pretty much, even 4-star to some extent, is pretty much where the difficulty can kick in. So this is definitely viable at that point. So that's it for Goldberg. Thanks for watching. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G up. Ciao.